Have you ever met a woman who seems like she has it all? Opportunities open up for her, and it always seems like she's being chased by good fortune and great men. If you can think of a woman who is unique and also is in demand, this is classed as a high value woman. She's classed as this because of the way that she carries herself, and it has more to do with her confidence rather than the way that she looks. So the question is, what makes a high value woman? Number one, she knows her worth. A high value woman knows her worth and doesn't need anyone else to approve or validate her. A woman like this doesn't live life in fear and doesn't equate her worth to a body type, her image, an income, or her social status. With great levels of self-acceptance and self-love, she knows her worth as a human being and doesn't let other people's pettiness faze her. Whilst a high-value woman doesn't allow judgment to cloud her vision, she still remains considerate and avoids feelings of entitlement. Number two, she is kind and compassionate. Whether you're her best friend or her waiter, she is going to treat you with respect. True beauty is within, and it is revealed by the way that you treat others. And this is what makes a high value woman so beautiful. She not only values herself, she also values everyone else around her. If you're not sure if you would be considered as a high value woman, ask yourself these two questions. Does your presence bring an undeniable warmth that radiates gentle love? Do you care about others, and do you show it? If you answered yes, you are a high value woman. Number three, she is committed to personal development. Personal growth is something that a high value woman prioritizes. She believes in living a passionate life full of intellectual, emotional, and spiritual intelligence. She's not afraid of asking help to achieve her goals. A high value woman recognizes how much there is that she doesn't know in this world and isn't afraid of being wrong. In fact, finding out that she's wrong is actually quite enlightening sometimes because it means that she gets to learn and grow even more. Being open and humble allows her to learn from everyone in her life, whether that be a professor, her parents, her partner, her friends, or her peers. A high value woman dedicates herself to learning by keeping up to date with current events, reading books, watching movies, traveling, and also immersing herself in her new projects. Number four, she is empathetic and self-aware. A high value woman understands the impact of her actions. She is capable of communicating whilst being both reasonable and empathetic. She is highly emotionally intelligent. She can observe, respect, and accept her thoughts and her feelings, as well as the emotions of others. She has a genuine desire to connect with people and is eager to understand and encourage them. And this is what sets her apart from others. She isn't judgmental and she accepts everyone as they are. Number five, she is grounded and mature. If you couldn't tell already, a high value woman is incredibly mature. She never manipulates and never plays games to get what she wants. A woman like this would never withhold love or gaslight people in her life because these actions don't align with her values, and she would never allow her behaviors to go against her beliefs. That's why she has her own stance on social behaviors and dating rules. She doesn't conform to expectations unless it feels like the right thing for her. You'll never find yourself stuck in a relationship with a high value woman because she understands and respects exiting a relationship. Ultimatums and demands are not in her playbook. Number six, she is not afraid to speak her mind. Even though others may not approve, a high value woman will openly share her thoughts, feelings, and opinions. She's not afraid to point out problems, present solutions, and asks for what she wants. That's because she knows her opinions are valuable and that her needs are important. She will proudly set boundaries and say no without regret. She is able to speak her mind and share her perspectives freely. Number seven, she is passionate. A high value woman is in tune with her purpose. She rarely loses sight on her goals and lives a life that aligns with her values. She pursues her passions without hesitation and refuses to accept anything that's going to hinder her journey through life. That's why you will never see a high value woman giving up her passions or her goals for anything, even love. When challenges come her way, she accepts them gratefully because she knows that failure and success are a part of the journey. A woman like this is able to take full responsibility for her own well-being. Number eight, She has class. A high value woman knows how to authentically embrace her charm and her beauty, whilst also acknowledging the beauty in others. She sees other women as allies rather than competition. She is dedicated to empowering others, and she knows that there is plenty of love to go all around. Her self-assurance is alluring, and she doesn't need to seek attention or approval from anyone else other than herself. Number 9, she takes care of herself. A high value woman cares for herself emotionally, physically, and spiritually. She practices self-care because she is committed to her own well-being. She stays hydrated and nourishes her body with everything that it needs, which also means exercising regularly. This care enables a high-value woman to feel her best and show up with confidence. She knows her limits and lives a balanced life. Number 10, she embraces vulnerability. Being vulnerable is not a weakness, and a high value woman knows that. She understands that being vulnerable is emotional bravery, and that's why it can feel daunting at times. When she is around people that she loves and trusts, she is completely transparent and authentic with her emotions. And her honesty encourages others to open up as well. Instead of letting fear drive her decisions, she fully embraces being intimate, connected, and trusting others, even if it may seem risky. All in all, a high value woman knows her worth. Her energy radiates outwards, and her beauty internally and externally are evident. She has this magnetic energy that intrigues so many people around her, but she's careful on who she allows in her life. Even though she is highly sought after, this is not where her self-worth comes from. She is fully aware of her own value and isn't afraid to be her most authentic self no matter what. And that concludes the 10 traits of a high value woman. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this one. And I'll see you next week.